I cannot believe it's over. Hey guys, I'm back, and today I am an emotional wreck because my favorite show of all time is over, and I don't do endings well, or change or any of that kind of thing. And I know it's just a TV show, but I don't know, for me it meant a lot, and I can't believe it's over. But I want to talk to you about the last episode because, oh my god, that was the biggest roller coaster. I missed Elena so much. Could we just start with that? So I basically just sobbed throughout this entire episode. And mind you, I'm really not one to cry during TV shows much. The only two things where I've actually full out cried during a show was one episode of Hwarang, the second one, and the other one was the season finale of season 6 of the Vampire Diaries when Elena was put into her sleep and all that, and all the goodbyes. I cried during that. For the most part, that's about all of the actual intense crying I've ever done over any TV show thing. So this entire episode I just spent sobbing because it was so good, it was so well written, it was so sad but beautiful, and the fact that it's ending just got to me so much, and it's the last one ever. I'm having flashbacks to 8th grade because that's when I first discovered the Vampire Diaries and started watching it. I'm in 10th now, so I haven't been watching it since the very beginning, but it still means a lot to me. It's my favorite show. Back then I got so obsessed with it so quickly, and I just remember it's all I could think about for so long, as I was watching the first few seasons. I'd wake up in the middle of the night, the Vampire Diaries playing over in my head. I literally thought I was going crazy. That's how much this show got to me, and it's been my absolute favorite ever since. Yeah, it just sucks that it's over, but anyway, I'm gonna shut up and or not shut up, I'm gonna keep talking, but about the whole point of this video, which is to talk about the episode itself, and I'm sure I'm gonna forget something, but let's see, what's there to say? Can't believe Stefan. Okay, that scene with Stefan and Damon where he wanted to sacrifice himself, they both did for each other, and Damon's come so far, and Stefan's coming back to the way he used to be. I was happy about that because I've been Damon girl for ever. I'm Elena AF. And I didn't want Damon to be the one to go in with Catherine and die. Elena needs to be endgame. That's my ultimate thing I've been looking forward to for the longest time. It's not I wanted Stefan dead either, but honestly, I was super crazy attached to Stefan at the beginning, but honestly, I kind of grew off of that, in the last few seasons, because I just don't like him as much anymore. I don't know. Yeah, something changed there. His character, I just wasn't feeling it anymore. I think the writers kind of screwed that up a little bit as far as Stefan's character goes. But, I was gonna say, right, so, I wanted Stefan to take his place. It's not I wanted him to be gone, that was sad, but, Damon, no way. Elena needs to be endgame. Damon's my absolute favorite character, and no. So, I was, kind of freaking out. I figured they wouldn't kill him, but, still, that part of you still, is really concerned about it when you watch shows. That's the whole idea. But yeah, as far as Stefan and Caroline, that was just really sad because, I was never a Caroline fan either. I'd never liked Caroline particularly. I've been over this in some other episode reactions, but, I don't know, it did grow on me. It definitely did. I wasn't, a massive diehard fan of it or anything, oh my god, OTP, but it was really, really sad, honestly. That phone call, I was just crying, where she's I'm gonna love you forever, and I understand, and the fact that he got it, and her at the grave and everything, that just, it killed me, because, I don't know, it's still so sad, they just got married, and they were expecting a future that never happened, and, I don't know, it was just really sad. So there's my thoughts as far as that goes. What else was there prior to, the very ending? Okay, Bonnie and Enzo, let's talk about that. I love them so much. They've definitely grown to, higher on my OTPs list because I absolutely adore them. About that. So, that moment when, she was, fighting the fire and he came up next to her and went, "You're not alone." My heart. And then, everyone came around her and her grandma and everything. It's she got that sense of closure, which makes me so happy. I just wish he were actually, like, back for real, you know? Like, I'm glad she still gets to talk to him, but it's technically not as real, like, as him being there in the same world as Bonnie. But she still has that link and still gets to kind of hear him and everything, so that's really good. I really like that part. So yeah, I'm happy for her sense of closure, and the reunion by the end with Elena. Oh my god, that made me so happy. What else? Vicky coming back. The whole Donovan family thing was really sweet. I love that little reunion, and I'm like happy that they got closure too and everything. And then like when Stefan got to like achieving peace and all that, how Lexi was there, that was really sweet. I was really happy with that too. It's like he doesn't have to bear that burden anymore, and you know, he was happy. And I don't know how Damon doesn't believe he'd get that too, because if Stefan can after everything he's done, of course Damon can too. That made me really happy. Why don't we just get straight... Okay, really funny part from a little bit earlier was, you know that scene where it's like Damon and like that preview? I thought it was gonna be Elena, right? But of course not. I was like freaking out when he like ran up and hugged her and everything, and then he just drops her, because it's Catherine. I died at that part. Just literally drops her. Yeah, I was really disappointed, because I'm like, oh come on, it has to be Elena. So, yeah, but they did reunite and everything. Should I just skip to the end, basically? Because I guess that's where most of the closure and exciting, intense stuff happened. I need to stop saying, oh my god. So, alright. The Elena reunion, above all else. Like, that was wonderful. Like, I missed Elena so much beyond anything. Like, one of my absolute favorite couples of all time. Like, before this episode, just to like relive the feels and make sure I get like the ultimate experience from this finale, was I went through and watched like Delena's full story videos, sort of, because I didn't have time to rewatch the entire show, which would have been great, but couldn't do that. So I went back and watched some like edits for like a half hour, 40 minutes of like just Delena stuff to kind of bring up my old feels and make sure that like I'm as emotional as I should be, because you only get to see the finale once, and especially of your favorite show, so I wanted it to be like the perfect experience. So yeah, that reunion made me beyond happy. Like, they were finally together again, no more worrying, like they were all finally at peace, and everything was just so sweet and wonderful. Who else? At the reunion with other best friends and the whole thing, like Bonnie and Caroline with Elena. That was really nice. I wish we'd gotten to see more of like Alaric reuniting with her too, and etc. But and when she talked to Stefan, that was sweet too. I'm glad they got a little bit of closure there too, because they were definitely a thing. Elena was pretty important, so I'm happy that happened. What else have we got? Covered Bonnie, covered pretty much Stefan and Caroline. Oh, can we talk about Caroline at the end when the whole thing happened, like with with her mom, and that was really sweet. And then right after that, the note from Klaus. Like, if I shipped Caroline with anyone, it was definitely Klaus. Like, I was Caroline AF. So, like, if there's any way for like to end this well for me, it would be with Caroline being with Klaus. Like, that's even better than Sterilline by like a mile for me. So I'm really happy about that, and like maybe she could move on back to Klaus or be part of the originals or something, because that'd be pretty nice. Even though I'm not the biggest Caroline fan, with Klaus I'd totally see it. And then Rick with the girls, and then Joe was watching them. Just, my gosh, it's like they all they saw each other, and it was so wonderful. But at least, like, the girls have their pretty much parents, you know. What else have we got? Should we skip, like, right to the end with the Elena reunion with her family? That made me very, very happy. Like, when she got to see her parents and, Jenna. Crap, that better be her name. If I'm screwing that up right now, I'll hate myself. right? Her aunt from the beginning. That was her name. I cannot believe I'm forgetting this right now. That was it, wasn't it? Oh well, anyway. Yeah, that reunion was really, really sweet. And then her uncle was there too. That was cool. Yeah, that was wonderful. That made me very happy. And then Damon with Stefan. That was a perfect ending, that hug between them. Like, it's like how it started and ended. I love the scene where, like, Elena was writing in her journal, and particularly that quote where she goes, when I met him, I was like, I just lost my parents and I felt dead inside, and he made me feel alive again, and the whole living to the fullest thing, that made me very happy. And then, like, right after that, she got to see her family again. Like, not right after, technically, I think that's, like, after they were dead, like a flash forward. But, it was just perfect. Yeah. Is there anything else I wanted to say? I'm not really sure. Because, like I said, I'm sure I'm forgetting something. I always manage to. But, yeah, that episode was just a complete train wreck for me. Like, especially the Delaney reunion. I was sobbing so hard. This can't be over. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself now. It's like this massive chunk of my life just ended. And what do you do now? Nothing new of it, like, will ever come out again. And what else? I was really happy to see a lot of the other characters too, like, we had Jeremy back for a moment, like, to help with the school, Tyler standing next to Vicky. There was more, I'm sure, but that was really nice to see, like, a whole big reunion and everything. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I had to say about the episode. To the Vampire Diaries, you will be very dearly missed, and like Caroline said, I will love you forever. So, yeah, love you, TVD. Comment your feels below too, guys, because I really want to share that with you and, like, talk about it and know how you guys thought of it. Goodbye, the Vampire Diaries, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone.